Welcome to this class on inner peace. There's a lot happening in the world right now, and yoga can be a refuge in the midst of the turbulence. One of my favorite quotes is, "A yogi is a lamp in a windless place." So we can all find that center of the storm, that middle of the spinning top. We can be that peace, that lamp in the windless place. And we can use our yoga practice to help us get there. So let's get started. Find your comfortable seat, coming into seated mountain pose. Press your feet into the floor to engage your legs. Draw your belly in and lengthen your lower back. Inhale, lift up through the side ribs. Exhale, press your shoulders back and down. Inhale, bring your chin in slightly and lengthen the back of your neck. And soften or close your eyes. Become aware of your body sitting in your chair. Right now, you are in a place of peace and stillness. You are safe. There is nothing threatening in your environment. This is your reality. You have a choice to let the images on your television cause disturbance and stress. Or you can come back to living in the present, recognizing that your reality is peace and tranquility. With each exhalation, allow any tension in your body to soften. Breathe in the peace of this moment. Exhale bodily tension away. Notice your breath. The breath is simple and soft and exists only in the present moment. Let the breath fill you with its peace. And whenever the monkey mind begins to chatter, you can use awareness of your breath to bring you back to a peaceful moment. When you're ready, you may open your eyes and come back into the room. Press down into the left foot, creating stability in the leg. And then if your arm works, you can reach up, or whatever variation works for you, out or to the side. Stretching from your foot to your fingertips. And again, if up doesn't work, just reach out or out. Find the way that your body would like to be. And release, soften. Press into the right foot. Engage the leg, reach the right arm up or out or forward. Deep breath as you lengthen from foot to fingers. from tailbone to top of head. And then soften. Press both feet into the floor, and then again, arms either out or up, whatever your body will allow. Big reach as you press into the feet and stretch to your fingertips. And soften. Let's do some warm-ups. Let's start by doing an infinity symbol with your nose. And again, the infinity symbol represents the movement of opposites, and where the infinity symbol crosses is that place of peace. Let's reverse. And come back to center. Inhaling, stretch up tall, and exhale, rotate your head, look over your shoulder. Come back to center and look over your shoulder the other way. Continue moving slowly. Let your eyes find a spot on the wall behind you, and then blink them as you come back to relax them. And back to center. Let the ear reach to one shoulder, reach the other arm down, creating length in the side of your neck. Come back up. Inhale tall. Ear comes to shoulder. Reach the other arm towards the floor. Breathe into that stretch and allow the neck to open. Inhale back to center. Let's squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. Let the head go back. We'll open and close the jaw. And then we can chew our cud, but we can do that in a figure eight, in an infinity symbol too. Reverse. And release the head up and the shoulders down. Soft breath. Inhale one arm across the body, bring the other arm underneath and hug the arm in towards you. Same time you can stir the air with your free hand. And reverse, stir the other way. And release. Inhale, bring your arm across, bring the other arm underneath, give your arm a hug, bring it in, and stir the air. And stir the other way. And release. Nice, full breath. Exhale, relax the shoulders and the face. Bring to mind a person or situation that's in need of love or healing right now, in need of peace. Let's inhale, reaching our arms out to encompass that situation, gathering all of that energy into our heart. And then sending peace out to the situation or the person or people. Gathering them in, giving them love and compassion. And sending that love and compassion out. We're changing arms each time. And sending that love out. And once again. And sending out peace. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. If a pat doesn't work, give yourself a pat on the shoulder. If you can, push that elbow back. Or bring your hand on top and pull the elbow back. Breathe into that stretch. And release, we'll change sides. So again, if you can, it's a pat on the back. If that doesn't work, just a pat on the shoulder. Pat on the back. Push that arm back if that works for you. Or pull the elbow back, whichever variation your body would like. And release. Let's scoot forward on our chair a little bit. We'll work on our ankles and feet. Let's extend one leg out in front of us with the toes pointed up. And then we'll point and flex. I'm going to put it on the end just so you can see we're pointing and flexing. But today, if you'd like, the foot on the floor, pointing and flexing. Sitting up tall and breathing slowly and deeply. Let's draw a circle. And circle back the other way. Slide that leg in. Slide the other leg out with the toes pointed up. And then we'll point and flex. And circle the ankle. And circle back the other way. And bring that leg back in. Let's step over a barrel and bring that leg back. Let's do the other side. Let's bring an arm out at the same time. Goddess arm. Well, let's change sides. And in. Sitting up nice and tall, let's bring the left hand to the outside of your leg, the right hand to the back of the chair, and we'll come into a spinal twist. Back to center. Inhale tall, bring your hand across your body, the other hand to the chair, and twist. And back to center. Let's walk our legs out. Sit up nice and tall. Going to bring one elbow onto our leg, the other hand to our hip. Let's roll our shoulder back and look up. You can stay here, reach your arm to the ceiling, or turn your palm towards you and bring your elbow alongside your ear. And come back up to center. Inhale tall, bring your elbow to your leg, other hand to your hip crease, pressing down to help you spin your body. Looking up, this could be your pose, or reaching to the sky, or rotating from the shoulder and the arm comes alongside your ear, palm down. Press the thighs back towards the chair. And inhale back up. You can stay with that variation or slide your hand down the inside of your leg. Maybe grab your ankle, hand to your hip, roll your shoulder back, look up, or reach up or arm over. Inhale, coming back up. And again, you can bring your elbow to your knee or slide your hand down and grab your ankle. Hand to your hip, roll your shoulder back. Stay here, reach up, or bring your arm alongside your ear. Spin your rib cage towards the sky. And inhale up. Take a deep breath and slowly roll down. Slowly roll back up. Bring your elbows behind you, grab opposite elbows, lift the chest. Inhale tall, roll down. Keep pressing the thighs back towards the chair, pressing the feet into the earth. Bring your hands back to your thighs and roll back up one vertebra at a time. Bring your hands behind you the opposite way. Arc back over the bolster of your arms. Inhale back to center. Toe heel back to seated mountain pose. Feel the peace and tranquility. And you can continue class in your chair or come to standing. I'll be standing next to my chair so you can see what I'm doing, but you can come behind your chair. You can hold on with both hands if you need to. Starting at Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's go for a march. So if you're holding onto the chair, just your legs are moving, or maybe one arm is moving, or opposite arm and leg. Take your time, plant your foot slowly, carefully, and firmly. Lift your knee as high as feels good to you. You may want to find a drishti, a focal point on the wall, to help your balance. And come to stillness. I'm going to face the arm of the chair, but you can face the back of the chair, holding on. Going to come to some warrior ones. And take the right foot, rotate the foot out 45 degrees, and step it back, bending the front knee. And stay here, or if you feel safe, bring one arm or both arms into goddess position. Feel the chest expand, and the shoulder blades reach towards each other and down your back. Bring your hands to the chair, step forward. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips. Rotate your left foot out 45 degrees and step it back. Front knee is bent right over the heel. And remember, you could be holding on or hands on your hips. If you don't need the chair, you can bring one arm or both arms into goddess pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Broaden the chest. Find your drishti. Find your breath. and back to center. Take it in, Tadasana. Second set, rotating the right foot out, stepping it back. And you could be holding onto the chair for safety, or hands on your hips, or bring your hands behind you, grabbing opposite elbows as we did earlier. Take a deep breath in, and if you feel safe and have the balance, lift your chest and arc back. Imagine there's a string pulling your breastbone to the ceiling and your shoulders are reaching to the floor. Inhale back up, step forward, take it in. Left foot out, 45 degrees. Step it back, front knee over the heel, hips square to your chair. Again, you can stay here, you could be holding on. Or if you feel safe, bring your hands over behind you in the opposite way. Finding your drishti here, or lifting your chest and arcing back. So you can be doing that holding onto the chair. Inhale up, grab the chair, step forward, come into Tadasana. You're going to come into 5-pointed star. So big wide step, and then if your arms are free, you can hold out your arms. Or again, you could be holding onto the chair, whatever works for you. We're going to take one hand and bring it to the outside of the leg. So if you're holding onto the chair, you can just bring both hands together on the chair, or one hand to the leg, coming into a twist here. And maybe you're not going this slow. Again, maybe you're just holding onto the chair and just twisting a little bit. Inhale back up, coming into 5-pointed star. And either walking your hands around to the other side of the chair, a little teeny twist, or bringing one hand down. The other hand could be holding onto the chair, or bringing that arm up. Spinal twist here. Inhale back up. And you can simply cross your elbows and rest your forehead on the back of the chair, or if you're more flexible, coming around to the side of your chair, you can rest your forehead on the side of the chair, or if you're super flexible, you can rest your head on the seat of your chair, or if you don't need the chair at all, come into a forward fold, and if you don't need your hands, reach your arms around behind you and come into Yoga Mudra. Inhale, lift your head and chest and slowly come up so you don't get dizzy. And if you don't need your chair, come back to 5-pointed star. Still heel the feet in a little bit. So we're in second position ballet, pressing the knees back. And again, if you don't need your hands, you're going to come into goddess pose. Or you could be holding onto the chair with your hands. And again, if you're holding onto the chair, walk your hands to one side so that you get a bit of a twist. If you don't need your hands, give yourself a twist this way. Keep pressing your knees and thighs back, creating stability and balance. Come back to center and spinal twist the other way. Inhale back to center, release. Toe heel, back to Tadasana. For balance today, we will do tree pose, Rakshasana. So standing facing your chair or next to it, whatever works for you. Let's rotate the left knee out to the side. Press down through the supporting leg and up through the top of the head. Find your drishti. And you can stay here with your heel against your ankle and your toe on the floor. Or find that curve of your calf and let your arch rest right there. Or skip and come all the way up to the top of your thigh. And you can stay here or bring one or two arms up, whatever works for you. Feel the peace that a balancing pose generates. And bring that knee forward, come on down, shake it out if you need to. I'm going to come around to the other side of my chair. You could be behind it. Bringing your right knee out to the side, tucking your tailbone and lifting your pelvic floor and your abdominals. Find your drishti, find your height. Adding arms if you like. And release, come down. And we're going to shake everything out. So either sit in the chair to shake or shake and then sit down. So we're just going to shake everything out. I'm going to shake down. And we're going to shake around to one side. Then we shake around the other way. I'm going to shake in the middle. And slowly roll up. And shake over here. Just shaking out all that stress and tension. Just flick it away. Come back to the other side and shake away all the stress and tension over here. Flick it away. And coming back to center, you can do it in front of you, or if your arms work above your head, just shaking that tension away. Just shake it all out. Reaching over to one side, a little side stretch. And the other side. And bringing those arms down and slowing it down. Taking in the breath. Notice the peace and tranquility. And we'll meet in our chair. Taking a few more breaths here. Let's come into eagle pose. So we'll do the arms first. And inhale the arms as high as works for you. And then bring one elbow under the other and either hold your shoulders or interlace your hands. Sit nice and tall. Shoulders down, soft breath. Just doing the upper body right now, skipping the legs. And release, inhale up. Bring the opposite elbow in first, and then either hold your shoulders or come into full eagle arms. And release. And then maybe you want to scoot forward in the chair a little bit. So starting with the left foot, we're either going to cross ankles or knees, or hook the foot around the opposite ankle, squeezing those legs together. So the knee that's on top, inhale. That's the arm that comes down first. The other elbow comes inside, and either holding your shoulders or interlacing your hands. And then the knee that's on top, so you're going to turn in that direction, so you get a little spinal twist. Inhale back to center, release the hands. Release the legs and shake everything out. Okay, other side. So either crossing the ankles or the knees, or hooking your ankle around your other ankle, squeezing those legs together. Notice which knee is on top. Inhale up. That's the arm that comes down first. The other elbow comes inside. Either hold your shoulders or come into eagle arms. Then turn towards the knee that's on top, coming into a spinal twist. Inhale back to center. Release the arms. Release the legs. Shake it out if you need to. And holding on to the back of the chair, we'll widen our legs. And we'll just do a little windshield wipe for the knees. Let's do an easy one first. And stay with that, or widen your legs more and bring one knee down and then the other. and back to one leg position. Let's walk to the corner of our chair. Sitting here, you can stay here or drop that knee down. Turn towards what's now the front knee. And if you're staying in this position, you just stay where you are. But if you're here and you would like to, inhale, coming up into a lunge. And come back down onto your chair. Flip that leg over. And we'll walk ourselves around to the other corner. And again, you can just be staying here with your arms in goddess. Or flip that knee down. Turn towards the front knee. And if you feel safe, inhale into a high lunge. And then flip that leg back over and toe heel back to center and take it in. Let's walk those legs out again, coming to your corner. You can stay here or drop the knee. Inhale tall, bring your hand across. And the other hand somewhere on the back of the chair, or you can grab the back of the chair with both hands, coming into a spinal twist here. And inhale back to center, flip that leg over, walk yourself to the other side. So again, you might just be sitting like this and twisting like that, or turning that knee over in a low lunge. Bring your hand to the outside of your leg in the back of the chair, or grab the chair with both hands. And release, and come back to center, and toe heel, and sit back in your chair. Close your eyes. Become aware of your body. Notice your breath. Recognize that for you right here, right now, you are safe and peace. You have everything you need just in this moment. Remember, a yogi is a lamp in a windless place. Shine your light. Be the light for others, and that light will spread. Stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, begin to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and let them relax. Bring your hands together and rub them briskly, building up healing energy. And cup the hands in front of the eyes, bringing that healing energy, that peaceful energy into your eyes and brain. When you're ready, release your hands, open your eyes, and come back into the room. Thank you for coming to class. Namaste.